Mishi here.
All right.
With the C Hisui here.
Starting off with some just moderate movement. Finds the air throw, gold air throw.
Gold air throw. Yep, simple confirm here for Mishi, and holds that mid-screen presence. Moves around, finds that juicy. Tries to go for the run-up throw, but a little bit early, still in block stun.
Okay, a little bit of a drop there.
And there's that falling JC, just out of range, but we find that key follow-up. Not able to get the full conversion. TK dive kick there. So that dive kick, Ciel has access to. When you charge it, it's plus on block. And if you TK it, it has even better frame advantage. So very, very scary tool that Mishi is going to be able to do. Not only to bait out throws, but to get that frame advantage during his turn. Comes down, not able to get that full conversion. NiTROUS tries to collect, finds the EX ladle. In the corner, Bento is down. That's set play.
Careful.
That is a
just heats out. Yep.
Constant projectile there. That's going to sit down, and Mishi has to block it.
Yep. 5C neutral, no confirms off it. Ends with the high roll.
Gets that hard knockdown. Not enough to kill, but you're going to get a little mix-up here. What a bold mash from NiTROUS.
Yep. And there's the charge
barely
key.
spaces around the table. That JC. Very big range, but Tim just out of range and finds that key toss to close out the first round. Finds
wow, what a...
Not able to get that IED link up. But still holding the ground, dashing low. Finds that touch once again. First blood here in round 2.
Confirm here. Just an air throw knockdown. 4K on the board.
EX to get under that key.
EXTP.
Yo, for Mishi.
Soft knockdown, but Mishi gets up play. Offense now.
Backdash through that chair, but if it doesn't work, try again. NiTROUS continues his pressure.
5C putting in insane work for
EX dust cloud, and now he has a chance to lock down Mishi into a mix-up. Trying to catch a jump out with that up dust cloud from range. Mishi able to find that shield, but not the follow-up. Finds that 5C once again. Right. Such a strong button.
Almost, I think a couple too many hits of that ladle.
And here it is again. Mishi taking to the skies. Caught on landing.
BC air throw. That's going to take it.
That's going to be the kill for NiTROUS. One apiece on the board in rounds.
Yep.
And yeah, NiTROUS really putting that 5C to work. The chair, so much advancement and an anti-air upwards hitbox as well.
Yep.
Such great coverage and such great gap closing on that button. Finds a stagger, not able to get that full conversion, but catches the landing from Mishi, trying to find his way out of the corner. Patience, and finds the 5C whiffed cancel follow-up. Blocks out that EX ladle on wake up. Not able to punish, but you're in the block strength. Putting in these keys. Skates with the halo. 5C again, that anti-air hitbox. Jumping around. Mishi trying to space around, finds that shield.
Not able to punish.
Able to land in time. Getting a little confirm and resets into that low. That run up 2A, reset. Gets that full conversion now.
NiTROUS in the corner here.
ID over, but a great heat out from NiTROUS. Using the ability of C Moon to tap your heat at any time and get out. It's a little burst there.
Wow,
there's that dive kick.
Delay air mobility there.
Rising 5A. Anti-air finds that fatal counter. Full knockdown into the corner. Tries to get that. He wants that extra credit. Tries to find it. He activated Blade, but he wasn't able to find the EX timing. So when you're in Bloody, if you EX shield, you're able to get that last arc to trigger. But Mishi couldn't find the right timing to get the EX shield.
But that stagger key is going to take game 1 for Mishi.
Yep. Mishi goes up around.
All right. Are we going to stay or are we going to go back to character select? That's the question.
Decisions. Going to character select.
Yeah, NiTROUS has very deep pockets, as far as I'm aware, in terms of characters.
Either taking their time, trying to learn from their mistakes on this Hisui, or maybe switch to another character or try a different toolkit.
Yeah,
there's that Fhime. That's what we were looking for.
Yep.
NiTROUS trying something different out. Didn't quite work out, going back to Old Faithful. The Fhime here on the board.
This color is dope, by the way.
The dark and ominous color.
Yeah, the
for
evil,
a dark
the
and
wicked
ominous character. A wicked character. Using that float to get in through the key throw from Mishi. Trying to catch his landings with these large disjointed lows.
Yep.
Geyser frame trap finds it, but the back hit of Ciel JB able to bail you out, and full conversion as well for Mishi off that back hit. It's immediate run up 5A. Able to find it, but the DP out from NiTROUS. Playing this range. Look at these disjoints. There's the Geyser.
Keeping Mishi locked down here from full screen.
Yeah, that's one of the struggles is Geyser carries very, very long distances that are outside the range of your normals. So you can have people trying to space out of your normals, trying to play that footsie game, force a whiff on these disjoints, but you're in range for the geyser. So you can get caught sleeping, trying to dash block in or trying to walk back, trying to press a button, trying to throw a key. You can get caught by that geyser out of range.
Playing at mid-screen here. Mishi.
What a heat. Finds that bloody. You gotta be very
all the way
careful.
over the other side of the screen, but the geyser catches you.
Yeah, EX pillar tracks to your position. And so Mishi trying to hug that wall underneath NITROUS, trying to avoid.
All right, but Mishi finds that match out. We are on set point here.
Yep. That 2B, a great up RA option. Fast button and that anti-air second hit to catch a jump. Very good option for Mishi. He caught the spacing though, catches that jump. Not able to get that full conversion though. Halo, empty dive into low. Baits out that DP. Not able to get that full conversion, just out of range. A little hard to find. Low profile dash into that throw. Finds it 2A again, another one. 5A.
Right, finding all these hits, not quite able to confirm any of these jabs, but getting that chip damage, sending NITROUS to the corner.
There's that dive kick, it was a counter hit, so you find that conversion. Able to get this full combo, but not able to find the ender. 2-1-4, catches that dash.
NITROUS has to make something happen here, finds a throw.
There's the flight mode, JC.
Big counter hit.
Guys are locking, pillar locking you down. From range, and a great tech from Mishi.
Good stuff.
Mashes on that throw tech and takes it 2-0. All the mix-ups. I believe he has the step dash as well. So it's going to be very, very tricky for Octozed to maneuver.
All right, let's see it.
Just playing these switches, spacing around.
Yep.
Trying to find these rising JAs, catch these jumps. Leebzz falls with that JB. Oh, and here we go.
All right.
Simple knockdown into that air throw. Walking forward, trying to space around that 2C. A little bit of a shimmy there. Come jump over. Run up, and there's that throw. Running that strike throw. Step dash out of that corner. That teleport dash that Nero has. The deer is down. No, the snake, in fact. Finds that EX key throw and able to convert off the absurd frame advantage of that air key. Jumping over. Trying to find a jump out of the corner, but not able to maneuver. Octozed just got coverage. Meeting Leebzz where he's at. On the air key throw. You gotta block.
Help.
Ah, there we go. Finally able to land and get that teleport dash out. Big anti-air. Unfortunate whiffs from Leebzz. And Octozed takes it quick and clean, nice and simple. Just moving around, not taking too many risks, letting Leebzz make a mistake.
Yep.
Exactly how I want to play this. Good action. Simple staggers.
Good counter hit.
Not able to find a full confirm. And that dash out though, you gotta try to manage that dash out. Leebzz able to give him a gap, and he's able to get that dash out into the corner. Get right under. The snake is coming. Floating around on the floor.
Barely able to avoid the snake there.
Leebzz holding it down, trying to get out. There's that dash again. Oh, and the back hit of JC. Leebzz bailed out with that back hit. Working Octozed into the corner, set down the crows, and we're going to be able to combo into it as well. Big damage.
And again.
I see stagger into the Rhino. Crows
again, stop.
What a big button. Gotta wait to block it out. Tries to press again. Really trying to find a range and find a gap where they can challenge with that flipper. But Leebzz doing a great job. Just staying out of range, running those staggers.
All right, this time Leebzz in the corner.
Over 2B. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Yep.
Set
the
down
snake
the snake
is
on his way, forcing that block. That's
kind
of
that jump out.
Comes back again. Leebzz holding in the corner.
What a good
Tries to look for an EX on the way down, but the biohazard is there.
Yep. Seems like Leebzz has found his footing now.
Okay, here we go. Biohazard. Set the cloud on the ground as well.
The snake is coming.
You gotta be ready. It doesn't go away until you hit him. Sneaks under and finds that gold throw. Stagger, but a little bit too big of a gap, and Leebzz takes advantage. Finds that gap, presses in, and Leebzz recovers from a very tricky round one, but able to recover, able to stay solid. Octozed still trying to maneuver around these ranges, looking a little uncomfortable with some of these big buttons.
Yep. Yeah, Octozed that first round did a very good job of policing Leebzz' movement with those air keys, with all of those movement options. But Leebzz has been adapting very well, finding their way in.
There's that Rising J into that Fatal. There we go. You want to find those jumps from Leebzz and challenge with that Rising J. One of the very common approaches to check anti-airs, check the air movement in a game like Melty Blood is that Rising J. Dive kicks behind the cloud, maneuvering around in the air. But Leebzz finds the landing, able to work his way under, back to the mid-screen.
Good run under, taking the corner.
Fatal counter, biohazard to get that confirmed, wall bounce. And that's one of the scary things is any straight touch from Leebzz is going to send you all the way to the other corner because of the wall bounce property of Biohazard. Rhino stagger blocked this time from Octozed, taking a little bit more patient of an approach, but checking the air again.
Yeah, I mean, Octozed having such a hard time finding their way in around these big buttons here.
Yeah, big swath of the screen they can challenge. Octozed gonna be so careful when you move around, and when you have that cloud on the bottom, that's always there looming on the bottom. You have to be moving around, and you're putting yourself in a range where Leebzz can challenge with those air normals. Upwards keys doing a lot of work here.
Yep.
Trying to find the keys. There we go. And now we challenge to jump our own with the air rising air. And not able to find the touch though. And Leebzz challenges once again. There's that landing.
Yep. The Rhino's coming! Be careful!
Stagger into the crows.
Are you?
Big damage. You're able to get the rising, not able to get it, but finds the landing on the 2B, the frame advantage on that landing recovery, and Leebzz is going to take a 2-0 over Octozed, continuing.
F-Mech gun hitbox earlier today. I booted up Mizumi Wiki to be like, hey, what's his character up to? And I saw
the gun.
I saw a 3,000 pixel wide hitbox. And I'm like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and the big flamethrower as well. That
there
JC,
it is.
And there it is. There's the gun.
Putting up
able
that
to set up the
bomb.
machine as well. The bomb covering yourself. Oh, there's that geyser catching that jump approach from BFS, but trading out and going back to the full screen.
Yep.
Trying to run it. Mikey trying to play a little bit aggressive, trying to work your way in, but you got to be careful. The bombs come out as well, and there's the gun again. You got to contest that big hitbox.
Yeah, Hime getting zoned out here a little bit. Pressure cooker goes down.
Yeah, Mikey really trying to play a little bit more aggressive, trying to work his way in, and BFS content. I'm going to sit on the other side of the screen. I'm going to put various gadgets and machinery down, and you got to deal with it. There's that gunshot again. So
again,
tricky.
It's making a lot of Hime's normal tools a lot harder to use because they're kind of committal against a character who can just press gunshot and hit you from full screen in 13 frames.
Exactly, and that JC as well, the flamethrower, able to cover your landings very, very well.
Yep.
Trying to jump over, but you can't do it. You got to use that flight mode.
Yeah, gunshot covered.
Good air blocks on the bombs, and finally you work your way in and find that stagger. Great. Resetting off of that geyser on block.
Yep.
Taking use of that frame advantage, finding a fatal on BFS, and now you got him in the corner, and this is where you want to be.
Yep.
Unfortunate whip.
Looks for that.
5C does not hit that
The
crouch.
rocket launcher comes out.
And BFS back in the zone he wants to be. The anti-air with the bombs. Shuts out that JC from Mikey.
All right, we are going directly to character select.
Mikey might be looking for that H-Ryogi. That's another character that Mikey has played in the past.
Yeah.
Might be looking to use that 2-2A, the knife toss, to try to contest that far range, or maybe a different Muna Hime, or stick it on the Hime, just wants to take a time to breathe.
Yeah, it might be nice to have a character who, because like we said earlier, Hime has floaty movement. She's kind of slow. She has those big full screen options, but they're committal against
C-Arc, you want that movement.
Yes.
You want that fast movement.
Make it easier to get in.
The burst range is what you want from C-Arc here.
Yep.
To get in on this zoning and keep BF Shadow locked down. Over, there's the pressure giving you safe, set the bombs. Once again, the zoning patterns from BFS have been great so far.
Be careful, the pressure cooker! Yeah, just
there it is.
it out.
Yeah, just get you out. And now you get to set the bombs as well because of the frame advantage. On the corner,
all right,
that Foreman grill.
Should... Nope, not quite it.
Oh, and sneaks over the grill. With that ID over, but just out of range. And the big disjointed normals from BFS as well.
Yep.
Putting in a lot of work. A great mashup from BFS. Looking at set point here. Pulling you down. Mikey able to work his way in. Set the bombs. Sugar goes down. You got to be careful on your blockchain. Yeah, you can't press that corner because the explosion is on its way up that 3 seconds.
The army comes in.
The army comes in, tries to step behind the plus frames, but not enough. Mikey tries to get in, but gets that side swap dash.
DP baited out.
Got to jump over and back to the mid screen. Great movement from Mikey. Jumping over and finds that touch. Rekka into that knockdown, keeping it simple. 2-4-8 finds that elbow.
Oh, you're in.
Sneaks behind the bomb set. And we have that full routing to get to the other side of the corner. Keep BFS contained. That's the name of the game.
Oh, no, now you're full screen again. You can't get hit.
Trying to move around with a gunshot. And he
have no help.
Do it.
Ah, there comes
Tries
the bomb.
to challenge the bombs. Tries to get in, but competent in so they can change up if necessary.
How many times will I get mixed up today by BFS picking Len out of the button check?
He's mixing up you and he's mixing up his opponent, man. You can't be getting hit by that mix-up, man.
Okay, pre-round movement. Already puts Marcus at an advantage here. We find a hit.
Staggers. Running in here. And that 2-way starter, waiting out the shield bunker from BFS. Tries to find that 2 and 4. Tries to get in. Trying to contest those range buttons. Tries to find that 5C, but not enough advancement to reach.
Pressure cooker comes down. Be careful. You can't full route here.
Yeah,
counter hit by the
there
pressure
it
cooker.
is. And BFS gets the advantage off of getting knocked down because of the pressure cooker.
Finds that rocket launcher hit. Bombs are down. Pressure cooker's down
again.
again. You
Locking
can't
him
do
down.
anything.
So hard for
Help!
Mech to maneuver. Yeah, you jump over that gunshot, you work your way in, but the pressure cooker's there.
Yep. And that jab is going to solidify that round. Made in Heaven working with nothing but a sliver. Let Blackfeathershadow be a little bit aggressive there in that play in the corner.
Yeah, one costly mistake could be the end of the round here for Made in Heaven.
Good.
2-2.
Catches the startup on that pressure cooker set. The best way to deal with it is to not let it go down at all. Rocket launcher.
Jumps over, but BFS finds a great walk out of the corner underneath the air movement and back to the mid-screen. Made in Heaven got to find a way in here. Running these air dashes, trying to dash block in. Finds that 2-4B again.
Okay.
Now we're running the mix
here.
Fastball, IAD. Good blocks from BFS and great challenge on that gap.
Pressure cooker's
Heats
down.
over. Yeah,
you have to back off.
You got to disengage.
What do you do?
Finds that 5C.
Okay, we have the routes here.
There we go.
That
The flurry. The 2-3-6 series. Locking BFS down in the corner. And this is where we want to be, but again, finds that back walk with that 2B.
Yep.
2-4 in again, but BFS ready this
Not,
time.
oh!
Tricky
He does not
feet.
punish.
He needs that health back. Finds the corner seal.
Circuit Spark comes out. That F-Moon.
Yeah, oh, and there we go. And Made in Heaven finds their way in.
Yep.
Great work getting around on the board, evening it up, and drawing out the resource for Blackfeathershadow,
Yes.
forcing that Circuit Spark. Good EX guard to get a little bit less pushback. Finds his way over.
Good. Not getting hit by the pressure cooker this time.
Jumps in,
Counter hit
but
by
a
the
little
gun.
active. Great EX shields from Made in Heaven, working their way in, not getting pushed back, and finds their way in.
Yep.
Starts to run this pressure.
Blocks out the overhead though.
Before that, great blocks from Blackfeathershadow. Finds his staggers.
Gunshots. Ooh. All right,
Made in
BFS
Heaven.
in the corner.
Still doing a good job working BFS into the corner, finding these staggers. 2-3-6C, knockdown into the corner again, running it again.
BFS probably looking for a place to put down the pressure cooker here.
Good blocks in that overhead and challenges the frame disadvantage this time. Great recognition from BFS.
Oh, just a mesh out.
Different timing, a little bit later startup on that B version.
Yep. And finds that stagger in order to solidify the first game.
Made in Heaven takes that first game, works their way in, and runs those one turns.
We're going back to character select.
Yeah, BFS got a couple different characters.
Yep.
You got to be able to check Made in Heaven's movement here.
Who are we going to see here?
Couple options. Gotta see what you're looking for. What toolkit has the things you need to contest that movement?
Yeah.
Running it back.
That's
Wants
smart.
to stay confident. Just stay comfortable with what you got. You've already put in a game of effort. You want to just use that data from last game to try to bring it into the rest of the set on the same character.
Pressure cooker goes down. Made him doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, no contest. No combo off that falling JB. And frame disadvantage. BFS challenging once again. Still locked in this corner though. Set those
Bombs are
bombs.
down. Pressure cooker. He's sitting in the corner, and yet it feels like he's winning.
Yeah.
He is winning, as a matter of fact.
Up. And if he's in the corner, it means he can't get pushed back.
Yeah. Then you have to deal with the pressure
Hold your
cooker.
ground, BFS. Hold your ground.
He wants to be in the corner. He's putting himself there.
A big risk, but it means that they have less options
pressure cooker!
to move around the bomb set there. You can't jump over
Oh my
it.
God, Made in Heaven's in the corner with the cooker on him. What do you do? Help!
Oh, and finds that 2 for B out. Oh, but yeah, BFS finds out great walk under to put himself back in the mid-screen and catch that landing with a gunshot.
Yeah.
Full screen, tries to get that conversion with that EX, not able to quite find it, but you're gonna sit behind the bomb.
Yeah. Oh my God, we have a game.
All right, BFS on the board. There we go, making a couple adjustments.
Yep. Made in Heaven
putting
not
yourself
able
in
to
the
punch his way
corner
in.
is deceptively good here because you can't jump over the bomb.
Yeah.
If you want to challenge BFS there, you can't have the bomb there because you're gonna have to contest with it. And so if you're in the corner, there's less ways for Made in Heaven to maneuver around that tool.
Yeah, because if the bomb's mid-screen, you just jump over it.
Oh, catches that startup there.
Blocks
Mix
the
up
overhead again.
Blocking out this time. Knows they're at disadvantage and knows BFS trying to challenge.
Yeah, the pressure cooker is down. BFS
All
is
the
in
way
corner.
over with that full movement. Tries to find that shield, but not able to get the bunker.
Dude, where did his health bar go?
Oh my God, the health bar is gone.
Great air mobility, jumping over that explosion.
Made in Heaven, finding their touch though. That health bar ticked down considerably, but finds their touch.
Yeah, that overhead is just not doing dividends for Made in Heaven here.
Yeah, we gotta find a different route to open up BFS's defense. At the over.
Okay, the guard
Guard
meter's
bar
looking mad low.
It Made in Heaven.
Oh,
Oh,
bits
no.
out the heat!
Spaces out the heat and punishes with the bombs. Made in Heaven was almost about to break that guard bar and get that guard crush and force a guaranteed hit, but BFS barely finds a way out. No gapless from Made in Heaven. Trying to find that dash in.
Going under. That bomb on wake up.
Great EX on that 214. The EX guard on that 214. Less block stun. A little bit more meter back. Finds the EX
rocket
full
launcher.
screen. And you got a long road to go if you're made in heaven.
Shielding everything out. Oh,
EX.
the rocket launcher comes out.
EX comes to the rocket launcher out. Catches that movement.
Yep.
BFS stays alive. Sticks to his guns.
Yeah.
Literally and figuratively. On that
Mo-
L
yeah.
and come in from afar
Yes.
with that 5C. Great gap closing from that 5C. So we'll have to see. And I also do like the Hisui pick here because once you get that knockdown, you can set down those bentos
Yep.
and keep Leebzz contained. That's the problem before, is when you give him that chance to the dash out and get back to that mid screen, it's very, very challenging. If you can set that set play and keep that block string going,
Throws
you're
her
going to be
down.
able to keep Leebzz contained to the corner.
Leebzz starting off that set play already.
Oh,
But
there's that touch, a little out of range, find that, but back in with that 5C.
Yep, here comes the
EX
dust.
Cloud, enforcing that mix-up.
yep, just dashes out, but gets punished for it.
NITROUS ready for it. Finds that 2B on that dash out. Leebzz not going to be able to get away with that as easily. Finds that second, but ooh, what a great
I
jump
can't
over.
believe that whiffed. Tries to find that frame trap. Leebzz is ready for it though. Getting the snake on the board for the first time in the set. Oh my
what
God,
a great
barely.
touch. Precision from NITROUS. Finds that 2A just on landing.
Yep.
Right behind the back of the snake as well.
All right.
Again,
Snake
coverage on the
again.
ground. You got to be careful. Trying to jump this time, trying to escape, and Leebzz with that coverage, meeting NITROUS in the air
Yep.
and catching that ground landing. Item toss, but the
The
crow
crow
is there.
The crow is coming.
Trying to advance behind that item toss, which is a very good strategy, but when that crow's on the board, you got to be careful.
Yep. Good counter hit with that chair. Just going for that
I see.
BCBC air throw.
Enforcing your turn. Dashing through, and there we go.
Good patience.
What a call out from NITROUS. Finds that dash, challenges with that 5C, gets that knockdown. Push to the corner.
All right. Wow.
Simple meaty
An
will do.
explosive round from NITROUS.
What a
Putting them perfect
response.
on deck.
What a response from NITROUS. Catching on to the patterns, the habits of Leebzz.
Yep. You have to be able to lock down that movement. That's Leebzz. One of Leebz's most common ways of getting out of offense is literally just pressing dash, and no one's ready for it. But NITROUS finding it here. That being said, though, Leebzz has a solid start to this next round. We have the set play on deck.
Scarab on the ground. Leebzz jumping over, taking the sky so that the Scarab is off screen, so NITROUS can't space around it and avoid it.
Yep.
Very, very smart from Leebzz.
One more solid touch might be able to do it here.
Finds that
Do we
2B.
have a route to kill?
Get
Yes,
that
we
double
do.
jump C, the biohazard, the Resident Evil arm. Big damage, closing out the first game for Leebzz.
Yep. All right. Okay, we're going to character select.
NITROUS looking to maybe change up again.
Yeah, this is a really
Important
weird
decisions.
It's a very weird situation because you got a perfect, but you lost the game, right?
Wow.
So it's not like you can't do it with the Hisui.
Yeah.
So this is a weird situation to be in. Like, do I swap my character when I like that round? The one round I won was really good, but I did lose the game.
Yeah. You gotta consider what's comfortable and what strategy
Yep.
do you want to employ.
Hovered
Looks
on
like
gap and then
NITROUS-
swapped to Hime. Unfortunate.
Not just like, I don't want to gap. I don't want to gap.
Understandable.
Nah.
I've been there. I pick Work and Lumina sometimes. I understand.
Humble is not the play. Humble is not the play sometimes.
Yeah, there's the geyser.
There's that pillar. Getting over. And then maybe some of that air stall movement. Good. To get yourself over the snakes on the ground and catch the jump attempts from Leebzz. Finds that landing again. That's another thing. One of the ways that NITROUS was able to take that first round that they took was catching the landings from Leebzz, walking forward and catching that super jump when they go over your head and catching that landing.
Yep.
And what character could catch those landings better than Hime with the massive 2C, the massive 2B, and the ability to convert as well. Hime, it seems, has the toolkit to play into the strategy that worked so well for NITROUS in that first game.
All right,
Just
stuck
blocking
in the
it
corner
out.
though.
Playing it simple.
So why did you dash
through.
into the corner? Okay, sure.
Finds that counter hit. DP to catch. Trying to get a run under again, and there we go. Find it. Get that geyser to pick up. Finds that air
Dashes
throw.
out.
Avoiding those dashes.
Geyser
Doing a
comes
great
out.
job of shutting down these dashes from Leebzz, these teleports. 5C. In a set. The crows.
just trying to
Cat
jump
meet
out.
him in the air. Leebzz chasing.
There's the
blocking out the
pillar.
pillar. Keeping NITROUS
15 seconds left on the
contained.
clock. NITROUS has the life lead here. Barely.
Just
Oh,
that
but
landing with a
Twins
2A and able to convert. 9 seconds left, but Leebzz clutches up. NITROUS so close to getting another round on the board, but not quite able to squeeze it out.
Yep.
There's that runner again. Melty Blood fundamentals. Not able to get the combo, though. Tricky. You have those flight cancels that can be very, very challenging.
Oh, the snake.
Gotta be
Blocking
careful.
it out. Oh!
Another charge move there. Throwing off NITROUS. A move we haven't seen this set.
A move
Another
we haven't seen this track
tool
in.
in the toolbox that NITROUS isn't ready for.
Yep. All right, we have this knockdown here. Goes into pillar. Going for the float.
The float mix up. Gets that simple same side one overhead and leaves challenges again. Setting the snake, the scarab.
Oh, counter hit. Not able to confirm.
The scarab covering the ground while Leebzz takes to the skies. Great shield on the set play, but doesn't move the shield down.
I'm looking forward to seeing a longer set of what this Falco can do.
Yep, exactly. Starting off the set strong.
Okay, air keys.
Those keys denying those air actions from Spyler. You have that extra air dash, you have that double jump, and what a walk under into that 3C from Mishi, that anti-air. Beating out that DP as well, finding that run up 2A. So far, so good. Fundamentals from Mishi. 3C to catch that jump out as well. Rebeat into that run up again. Ciel so fast with her dash as well. A low profile, fast dash to get in. TK dive kick, but a little too far out. Goes for that 3B, but doesn't quite have the frame advantage to get that button off gaplessly. Spyler finds their way out. Hard knockdown off of that EX orb. Air dash in, threatening that double overhead.
Finds
There's that
4C.
4C. Ooh, moving around those double air dashes, but another DP baited by Mishi.
Believe that was a throw on the recovery from an orb top set
Tries
in the
to
air.
find that, that 6C of their own from Mishi. Finds that stagger. First round is going to go to Mishi. Trying to maneuver around.
Very movement-based matchup so far.
Yeah, both these characters with so many unique movement options. And a tricky mix-up there from Ciel.
Yeah, blocks out that DP.
Charge 4C into the high into the immediate 624A low. Gotta have very fast reactions for Mishi.
Good blocks on that overhead.
This time, another good block. And their block on that high-low off of those plus frames from the blue flare. Mishi get hit by it once. It says not again.
Trying to
Behind the
low profile
proximal,
out
tries
on
to
an orb.
challenge and a wrong shield. Counter hit. It's going to give a very big reward for Spyler.
Should be
not
it,
able to
right?
kill,
Oh,
though.
not quite. Blocks out that 4C, but finds the throw.
Right into the throw, yeah. Spyler doing a great job of mixing up their options after the 4C is blocked. You have that special cancel on the low. You can go into a normal. You can special cancel on the blue flare for those plus frames, or just run up in the throw. Trying to set that key, a little whiff, trying to bait out a shield from Spyler with that with key. With the DP out. Catches, goes for that air dodge in the air, expecting a challenge, but Spyler waits it out, punishes that landing. 4C,
DP's
DP out from Mishi.
Finds that strike throw. One more will do it.
Look at these staggers on those rebeats into the 5As on block. Threatening a stagger into another
Oh,
button.
high rows on reaction to the orb set.
There's that arrow, and we were talking about this before. When you have those projectiles, when there's a meter on the board for Mishi, you have to be so careful about when you set down an orb or when you shoot a fireball, because high row is there. If Mishi can find that reaction fast enough, he's going to be able to snap to you wherever you are on the screen and punish.
All right, just EX key toss.
Jump over with the halo. Mishi takes to the skies and comes in swinging over the fireball from Spyler. Air throw into that corner.
Oh my
God.
low profiles the fireball with dash up.
Yeah, that low profile dash from Ciel. Another option. Mishi has to challenge the fireballs. But Spyler doing a great job.
Yep, this is going to be it.
Recovers momentum of the match.
Yep.
Stays solid and just gets two or three really good touches over Mishi, who's only getting a couple piecemeal confirms when he gets these when he weaves his way through the fireballs.
Yeah, Spiraler is very much a one-turner, and Mishi is a death by 1,000 cuts type of fellow.
Yep, exactly. Finds that ID over that falling JA. Catches that tech with a 5A. Another knockdown for Mishi. Taking a good lead here. Zoning out with those high key tosses. Catch those air dashes from Spiraler. Halo that makes up the falling dive kick. Not able to get a full conversion. There's that 4C again into that 624 full damage. Heat out to recover your life.
Oh, that charged
right
fireball.
into the fireball. Calculated from Spyler. The bigger charged fireball.
Oh my God.
Through. Spyler gets that backwards movement into the blue flare, avoids the advancement of that arc drive.
You have high row.
Short stopped.
Why are we arc driving?
High row tries to gamble big. Doesn't work out for him. 1-1 here in Winners Finals. Long way to go, though. Many games more to have.
Yep.
You have time to adapt. Dive kick and
that
put you
air
outside
stall
the
was
corner.
absurd.
Dive kick, finds that counter hit, able to confirm and give yourself the corner. Spacing around that 2A match from Spiraler. Now to get the full conversion. Finds that back throw. Footseeing around, trying to shimmy, play that footsie game. Gets over. Not enough to kill. Dive kick in.
Whips 2B. Spiraler's able to pick up on it. Charging up. But hit.
Just run up full screen.
Yep.
No fear from Mishi.
Maybe trying to charge a meter to get that heat. That was a lot of recoverable life on the board, but Mishi finds a hit. Spiraler ends up with a good amount of meter.
Catches that landing, tracking the movement from Mishi.
Right,
Setting that plus frames off that proxy orb. Run up stagger. ID over. The 2B gets you out of the corner and challenges. Reversal of fortune for Mishi here. Out of the corner. Able to try. Oh, yeah. EX cancel, trying to catch an attempted punish. Spiraler a little early on that fireball. Trying to find these 3Cs, but just out of range. Spiraler dancing over the head of Mishi, using those extra air dashes to get around the anti-airs.
And the Pyro catches that charged fireball.
Again, you got to be careful. Blood heat out from Spiraler. Not a lot of health to recover, though. So you're really just looking for a touch. EX full screen into that arc drive. Catches the landing, using the last bit of that blood heat to cash out into your super. Catch the landing from Mishi. Even rounds again here in game 3.
Double counter hit.
I do over DP baited, but no punish. And the 5C whiff cancel. The whiff cancel follow, but 5C throws that key, catching the backdash from Spiraler. Backdashing that 5C, but you have insurance. High-row startup, caught.
Careful. Okay, the orb goes away just in time.
Lucky bit from Mishi, but the landing caught once again. Spiraler doing such a good job of tracking these landings from Mishi.
Yep.
Dive kick to get yourself landing early. Not going to land in the proxy orbs. Finds a touch once again.
Air throw ender.
Trying to space out, but Spiraler commits to that air dash out. Gets over the key throw. Not a lot of punishment for Tim, though. Jump over, sneaks under the IAD. Picks up that touch.
It's going to be another soft
all the way to
lockdown
the
here.
corner. Trying to catch his landings on that tech and finds it.
Found it. Oh, no. Not able to confirm here. We have a lot of meter on the board. You have to be so careful of Hyro.
Unfortunate. Spiraler maneuvers. Tim put in the corner.
Yep, there's a Hyro.
There's that Hyro once again. That's going to be another game. Mishi regains the set lead 2-1 over Spiraler here in Winners Finals.
All right, one more game.
Great use of such a crucial tool from Mishi. The deep bag, the deep toolkit. Batman with prep time, and oh, there's a move we have not seen yet. That's very, very scary. Those air procs, the negative edge orbs, when you set them in the air, there's a follow-up that's an overhead. That beam that comes down hits high. Mishi recognizes, though, finds that block. Great awareness of a tool we have yet seen.
We have gone from corner to corner with no one being
finds that command grab off of the Halo. Full damage as well. 6-3 to try to get in, but a little too early. Spiraler able to dodge with that jump in.
And another Hyro
again.
Mishi using meter very, very solidly
Such
here.
effective use of that Hyro. Finds that fatal JA. A little late on the pickup, though. Keeps that block string. No, just out of range. Spiraler finds that dash up.
You have... Okay, Hyro's on deck again. You have to be careful. Okay.
Plus frames. That's plus 74
again,
that blue flare.
You have 3 bars.
And the stagger low Spiraler. Not done yet.
You could have gone for another one.
Yep, exactly. Plus 73.
Yeah.
When that goes down. Multiple mix-ups off of the back once you find that blue flare. It's knocked down.
All right, DP's out. Yep. Keep yourself safe. Strike throw here.
Stagger, yeah.
Does not go for the next key toss. Spiraler mashing out.
What a rising, and the pickup from Mishi. Little invalid.
Able to finish it.
But able to carry Spiraler to the corner nonetheless. Caught on landing.
Backdash is out of that overhead. Frame 25.
Narrow whiff from Spiraler on that 2B. Finds the touch though. EX orb, 2 more touches, and the little side swap there as well. Negative edge orb comes out. Great heat out from Mishi. Landing.
Oh, catch the landing. Not able to confirm.
Back hit of JB, getting you a block string. Backdash again.
This is so tense.
One more good touch could do it.
Good run under.
Maneuvering around the corner. Plus frames on that dive kick. Spiraler
double counter
blocks
hit.
It out.
The OTG. Mishi finds a hit. Is it going to be enough? It is.
A convert. Blow for blow. Spiraler and Mishi back and forth.
All right.
Finds that 2B, the whip cancel. Expert. 2A on the ground to poke a dash in. Catches that jump with the whip cancel 2B. Fantastic knowledge of the kit from Mishi. Structuring your defense.
Oh, catches with the air keys, not able to get anything off of it.
Ooh, a
Hyro
premature
neutral.
Hyro. Spiraler collects.
Yeah, that's the scary thing about Hyro is that you want to use it reactively, but it can be very tempting to use it preemptively when
But
you
you
think
can get your
something's
health
gonna
back,
happen.
and you get to cash out into your arc drive. Major advantage for Spiraler
The
here.
orbs. The
Negative edge orb, but
orbs.
Mishi comes
Help.
out swinging. Finds
Mishi
that
finds
one
it.
under as well.
Not able to finish the confirm. Goes for the
Heat
heat.
on the board. Finds that EX shield, but not able to get the shield countered out in
And
time.
Spiraler takes it.
Not far behind. 2-2 here, winners finals. We are going into our last game to decide who is going to sit in that winner side grand final
Oh boy.
spot. Back and forth, trading blows.
Yep. Yeah, I
The
mean,
deciding match right here.
all right, Spiraler starting out pretty strong here. Oh,
Spiraler
no.
draws first blood, but not really get a full conversion. Mishi not far behind, pushing Spiraler into this corner, maneuvering around. The jump at the back hit of JB. Spiraler gets out of the corner steal and slides under the
Catches
landing.
the movements.
Mishi mixed up left right.
Oh, but the
EXDP
GP.
catches an
Spiraler
option from
press.
Spiraler. Mashing out
Good
again.
mash out.
ID over, but a great heat to counter that ID.
Get that life back.
Don't want to take that mix up. With cancel again on that
Controlling
5C.
with the keys.
Trying to stay ahead of the proxy orb, but it still bails you out. Not enough. Blocks that high-low. Great blocks from Mishi. And you got to be careful. Very brave press from Mishi there.
Yep.
Spiraler on F Moon, which means that the frame rate advantage is very high. That 2B that Spiraler no canceled out of.
Yep.
+3 on block. A very brave press from Mishi.
Spiraler charging the
ID
meter, finds
catches
a
that back
throw.
dash.
Just backing off, keeping himself safe here, not wanting to get
Finds a
overcommittal.
2B,
And
trading
the
in.
trade, Mishi on set point here.
Mishi decides to scrap, has that life advantage. So if we go to trades, we're going to come out on top. Calculated risk from Mishi, but Spiraler not far behind. Finding first blood once again in this round. ID over, plus frames off that punch. So it finds over the low poke with that ID once again, maneuvering around Tim.
All right.
Plus the orbs, plus frames. Run a throw,
Good
but a
throw
great
tech.
tech from Mishi, and you're back to the mid screen. You're out of the corner.
Moving around into neutral here. Mishi
Catches the
finds a
approach,
hit.
finds that 2C.
Air throw knockdown.
High roll, Halo.
Oh, counter hits the Halo.
and
Run under
Gets
side
that
swap.
side swap, not enough to kill though, but any touch will do from Spiraler. Run up throw
Mishi
from Mishi.
finds a throw.
Finds a
Ah,
cider.
and that jab.
But a
Yep.
mash shot from Spiraler. Going to the last round
Yep.
of winners finals.
You don't need to get a hit. All you need to do is trade in that situation. And Spiraler found it.
With cancel again on 5C. Stagger jabs, trying to threaten that throw game. Finds that stagger low, not able to get the
The jump in connects. Mishi not able to confirm.
Forces a whiff on that 5C, but not able to conversion. Just get out with
Trading out
Halo.
on those fireballs.
Dive kick under, Spiraler gets over it, collects with that full damage. ID over 4C, another good block from Mishi.
Oh!
2B puts you out of the corner, lets you get out.
No, whiffs the throw in the corner.
Not able to get
Spiraler
that
finds
dash.
a turn.
Not able to get that full
Cheats out.
knockdown. Fatal counter for Spiraler.
One more
Lots
touch.
of meter on the board as well. If Mishi gets put in a block string, he's got
Oh,
two blue
whip
flares.
2B, and
Unfortunate
Spiraler
whip
able
on
to find it.
2B, Spiraler.
This is, I believe, our last first of two of the night.
Yep, the final one.
Of the afternoon, I guess. I don't
Losers
know.
quarters, or losers semi, sorry.
Yes. Okay, the counter hit for full screen. We're trading out on
Oh
projectiles
my
here.
god, the artillery fire.
Yep. How does a crow contest a gunshot? Can we?
It looked about even there. We saw a couple that basically traded out with the gunshot. EX Crows on the board. BFS tries to swing out, but it's going to lead to another trade.
Trading out, yep.
Back and
Gunshots.
forth.
Pressure cooker's down.
The bombs are down, and now the loop begins. BFS zoning patterns coming out here.
Yep.
Making use of that EX gunshot that we didn't get to see too much before, but looking good so far. BFS adding another tool to his toolkit. Finds that deep jump in, sneaks under with a walk forward, and punishes that landing. BFS with a very, very convincing first round in the gunshot. Yeah, so hard to contest. Flamethrower as well.
Yeah, the gunshot's too powerful.
Oh,
What are you doing?
Leebzz falls under the blind spot of the bombs. Oh, another walk out of the corner of the stone hat.
The snake.
Fantastic from BFS. Pressure cooker on
Be
top of
careful.
Leebzz.
1 second
You gotta
left.
get out of there. Yeah, jumps over
Put
and
yourself
trades
in the
positions.
corner to get out of the pressure cooker.
Yeah, denies the jump in with the bomb set. Dashes right into the pressure cooker. Avoids it with the invul frames, but BFS is ready. has that presence. EX rocket from all the way over. Gunshot again. Finds a jump in, Leebzz. Finds a stagger as well. Big damage on the board. Almost 4K.
Okay. One more touch, the snake goes down. This is so scary. Both players with a sliver and the overhead.
There it is. The charge again. Leebzz brings it back from the jaws of defeat.
Yep.
With the jaws of defeat. Finds that 2B.
All right.
And this is another thing is you're going to notice on the bottom right, because of some of these aren't current code players, right? And so a lot more damage is going to get dished out, especially by Leebzz here, because BFS hasn't been able to fully reduce the combo. You have to press in this game in time with the touches when you get hit to reduce the damage you take. And when you have Leebzz, who's got these full long combos and the multi-hitting touches.
We see a little Roomba. What is he doing?
What is that contraption that BFS just put down?
Yeah, so you can put down 3 different contraptions. We've only seen BFS use the pressure cooker. I believe it's 2-2B, but you have a 2-2A and C as well.
BFS is just like on the other side of the screen, he's like, I'm going to put down this, that, and the next thing. He's putting out just about anything. Trying to avoid, but back into the corner, and Leebzz walking BFS back to the corner with these jump-ins. Taking the advantage. We saw in that earlier set with NITROUS, BFS really wanted to be in the corner.
Yes.
Not where you want to be in this matchup.
Yep.
But Leebzz on his last touch here, but the EX gunshot.
All right, BFS able to take game 1 here.
Catching that jump out, and what a long game that game 1.
Yeah. Yeah, expected, honestly. These are 2 players who have had some very, very long games.
We're in for a long one here in loser semis.
Yep, blocks out that gunshot. BFS content to just backdash.
Jumping with the biohazard. Leebzz able to convert into 3 of them. The multi-hits make it so hard to reduce, and BFS is going to take considerable damage. Look at that. Already lost about 1/3 of his life bar and getting chipped down.
The bombs come down.
Bombs.
Just crouching under that gunshot.
Narrowly avoids that jump in, JC. Great movement from BFS, but still contained in the corner nonetheless. Jumps over the gunshot and able to convert with the crows.
The rocket launcher comes out. We're full screen. We ran it in front of the pressure cooker. Very interesting. Place that gun. Yeah, bombs.
Look
able
at
to catch
the angle
that dash.
of the artillery from BFS, setting the bombs right where that dash is going to end up.
Yep. As we said earlier, those bombs are quite easily able to catch those dash ups just because of how active they are, how many there are.
Jumps over that gunshot once again and gets that pickup. 2B starter into full damage. Set the EX Crows as he falls down and catch that tech.
Snake.
Sets the snake.
Be
able
careful.
to help with that conversion. Full screen, and it's still on screen. The Scarab this time. Crows again. Gotta jump out.
Guards.
Looks like an air unblockable there as well. Shadow trying to jump out, but blocks those crows in the air. You're getting locked down, and if Leebzz hits a grounded button while you're up there blocking, you're going to get a guaranteed air unblockable.
Oh, great anti-air from Shadow there. Crouching under those crows, finding that gunshot. We're trading out, but Leebzz has a health advantage. You can't trade with the crows.
Using 2C to sneak under, you can crouch under the crows. Important piece of knowledge here that's going to help out BFS later.
And finds the counter hit.
Finds that fatal counter. Leebzz answers back.
Yep. Leebzz going for a little bit of counter zoning here. Very, very good. Crouching under those gunshots, throwing out his own crows to trade out, making it a lot harder for BFS.
Tries to get over, but BFS broadsiding Leebzz. Finds that air dash in, finds that overhead. Not a big conversion, but enough.
Yep,
Keeping Leebzz with this back to the corner, staying on that mid-screen. Avoiding those crows, but trying to jump out against Biohazard. It's so tricky.
Yeah, anti-airs from that gun. Grenades come down again.
Locked down with that frame advantage. There's a jump out. Oh no, backdash. She's trying to get up.
They don't go away when you hit her.
Leebzz really has to make something happen here. Finds that hard knockdown trade. BFS trying to jump out.
Oh, that's going to be it.
Gets a solid pickup off of that cross-up, and BFS stays alive.
Of these players on this stream.
These two have been too observant.
Yeah.
Going like this, and this is the time you want to try out those other characters because we're in losers final.
Yes,
a first to three set. Lots of time to make adjustments even if things go wrong. Finds that overhead charge 6B.
All right, the scramble situation. BFS coming out on top here. Able to set up.
The mirrors, you got to be careful. Catching that backdash. Swinging in. Doesn't catch. Gets behind the mirrors this time, but they're going to come back. Staggers from Mishi.
Mishi finding his way in here.
Great dodge, but a great EX guard on that bunker. Spacing out of that 2B. BFS finding a soft knockdown here into that EX, but once again, taking the space, setting down the Doritos here. Setting down the Aegis Reflectors.
All right, they're on the move.
Oh yeah, there we go, the conversion. Stopped by the mirror coming down.
And Mishi finds that Archetype to steal out the first round.
Perfect from Mishi.
All right, Mishi finds a hit. Not quite as confident with confirms on this character as on the F-Mech.
Yep, definitely. Spacing around the 2A. Finding these piecemeal touches, but just keeping BFS contained. Finds his way out, though, in that 5C to catch that landing. Advancing, multi-hitting anti-air. Very important tool you're going to want here. Heading to jump it. 6CB counter, and there we go. 2-3-6 series. 6B again, 6B getting over these low touches. You can charge it to make it an overhead well, so presenting these half charge, these uncharged, so that you can set up the overhead charge version later.
You have to make them respect it before
and there we go.
Overhead.
If BFS wants to camp, Mishi on F-Moon has the ability to charge. Get that resource up so that you can either force BFS to make a move, or when you get that touch, you have
find
the EX
those
to cash out. One more touch can do it.
Whoa,
6 through
okay.
EX Aegis Reflector. Plus frames. Wait, no, not enough. BFS does not take advantage. And Mishi finds that throw. Take out game 1.
Yep. All right, we're going immediately back to character select. We are on the Mech. That makes sense.
Switch it up. Looking to switch it up. You want to keep Mishi out.
Yep.
The F-Lane not doing a good enough job of keeping Mishi away. And so we're going to go to F-Mech.
Yeah, F-Lane is a little bit like, her zoning patterns are a bit harder to utilize, I feel like.
A little bit more intensive of the character. There's that gunshot.
Yep, and
and it's going to be tricky as well for Mishi, trying to get in on the gunshot, because F Rise Vibe with that step dash, it's going to be harder to dash block in because you have the long recovery of that step dash.
The pressure cooker just goes down. Mishi gets his hits, but the pressure cooker goes down
and
just
jumps back
one.
off of his combo to avoid the pressure cooker and stay in range of those big normals.
I would have just stayed in the corner and put that on the pressure cooker, honestly.
Dashes through, tripping up BFS, full confirm, and that's going to be the kill. Invalid! But no tech from
the
BFS.
combo, bro.
If they didn't tech out, it was valid. Combo does the same damage nonetheless. Trying to get in, and a gold air throw for Mishi.
Not able to finally confirm off it, though. Crouching under those gunshots again. Pretty valuable tool. Pressure cooker on the board for the first time in the round. And it finds a hit. Put down another one, bro.
Doesn't try to convert. Staggers from Mishi. Finds the counter hit, but not able to get the full conversion. BFS escapes nonetheless. Dash under the flamethrower. 2C into that bomb set, plus frames.
Yeah, pressure cooker done.
The artillery from BFS.
Mishi takes so patiently.
Slides under with that step dash and stays crouching so as not to get hit. Bunker comes out from BFS with no challenge from Mishi.
Oh! Tries to whiff punish that EX.
Flush from BFS sliding through. Finds the dead zone of the cannonballs, but not able to continue the turn. BFS finds the jab out. Stays alive.
All right, the flamethrower comes out already. There's the pressure cooker. You give BFS an inch and he takes a mile with that cooker. Put one down, bro.
Finds another gold air throw. Mishi, little piecemeal, but full corner carry into that opposite corner and considerable damage. Only 1.7 mil. BFS collecting 3.6 for that one.
The pressure cooker's down. Wait, are you stuck?
Tries to dash under, but you gotta contest with the pressure.
He got stuck in his own hit. Oh my god.
3.5 this time. Double overhead. Good blocks from BFS, but the 6B gets over a low mash.
And Mishi takes game 2.
And the conversion from Mishi looking solid on this up rise by 2 games in a row. Losers finals, 1 more game. Not a lot of wiggle room for BFS and a long way to go if he wants to take this set. Running it back, sticking to his guns.
Yep.
This time trying to jump in, put the long range as well. Whip on that 5B. BFS trying to push his way out of this corner, make some headway. Cannonballs come out.
Pressure cooker's down. From full
safe
screen.
for now. EX gets under the cannonballs. What a move from Mishi.
Yeah,
Great
Mishi
play.
doing so good at finding his opportunities to get in here.
Pushing him to the opposite corner, back to the corner again. Spike ball's out, but Mishi once again slides under these big arcs. Mishi using that step dash to jump in really fast and get under those dead zones and avoid the projectiles.
Down. BFS takes a round. Signs of life.
Another round on the board from BFS, hanging on. 2B. Cannonballs go down, pressure cooker down, denying space for Mishi. Waiting it out, yeah. Patience. EX again, finds that dead zone.
Are you gonna eye for him? You involved through the pressure cooker.
Involved through, and you get to do a meaty. Dashing in again with that step dash. Get under the dead zone of the cannonballs so that you can get a punish. Jim over,
Whoa!
shield on the spike ball.
The mysterious contraption
There
comes
goes the
down.
laser.
What is it doing?
Shields again, you don't want to take chip. Sliding in
Using
with
to
that 2B.
slide in to low profile the gunshots. You might be, Mishi might be the go.
Trying to get over air blocks.
Finds a throw.
Pushing BFS
Double
away from the pressure
res.
cooker. Tries to find that throw, but BFS masses out. Confidence on defense.
Oh no,
Find
with
that
air
touch.
throw gets countered.
Not
Not
able
able
to
to
kill though.
confirm. Ah, the gunshot.
Screen.
Yep.
Rifle stands from afar. BFS stays alive, putting a game on the board in losers finals.
It is not over. Mishi considering perhaps the character to select here. But we are going for the
Running it
rematch.
back. So far, so good.
Yeah, I mean, it's been working pretty well so far.
You got another game to work with as well.
Yep.
Oh, what an anti-air with that 5B.
No, just low
Ducks
profile
under
the
the
rocket.
rocket. Cannonballs pressing a little out of turn there. Mishi
Trying to find his way in.
tries to pressure him, but just out of range. The gunshot from distance.
Pressure cooker's down.
Back throw to
Dash
get out
up.
and pushes him away. BFS pushing him back to the corner.
Try to dash in.
Cannonballs in, but a
Wow,
little
I
too close.
can't believe they was whipped.
Mishi occupying that space underneath the dead zones.
Yep. Mishi
BFS.
is such confidence in his spacing in this matchup. It's really
Yes.
doing him justice here. Able to find the kill here as well with another
Finds the
invalid
kill.
combo.
4.9, no reduce, invalid, and look at how much you took, 5K. You gotta be making those reduces.
Oh,
A
great
big,
approach.
costly whiff. And EX on the board. What a punish from Mishi. Finds that jump out. Continues to pressure BFS.
All right.
Yeah, wait out the timer. Smart. Wait it
Yeah,
out.
just
Now it's an
crouch under the
easier way
gunshot.
for you to get in because it's not on the board.
Charge up a little meter. Finds that counter hit with that big shield.
What a stagger from Mishi. 3.7
One
this
more
time.
touch.
6B.
Good mash out from BFS. Not able to find a confirm. Counter hits
Stays
with
alive
that
with that
2A. Oh, Mishi
Mishi
finds a touch.
finds the EX from distance.
We don't have a kill. Oh,
Jump,
there it is.
Rising 5A into the JC
The
to
crowd
fall.
goes wild as the mechanic.
Locking in that F rise by
It's going to be interesting because the Ciel relied a lot on that strike throw, a lot on that movement. Risemeth doesn't really have the movement of Ciel, obviously, but he does
And-
do a lot more damage on this character.
And with that, we have begun our grand finals.
Yep.
Melty Blood Actors again, current code at Midwest Mixfest 2025, Spiraler and Mishi.
Oh,
a
Spiraler
long
gets
way to
that
go.
one under. Side swap.
A health lead, but Spiraler answering back, finding these confirms.
Two big hits for Spiraler here. It makes
The
it even
Lando
again.
clashes with that jump in, and Spiraler comes out on top. Unfortunate
Oh,
whip, but
blocks
able to
out.
block in time. Bloody to get your health back.
Run up throw.
IDN, 4C.
Going for those.
Into
that
Archetype,
arc drive.
premature
Do you have the
cancel.
punish here? No. Just
Jumping
blank air
over.
footsies. Mishi
Mishi.
taking the first round.
Dancing around the movement of Spiraler, but finds that touch. Easy confirm into the corner. Takes that first round. A great start for Mishi here in Grand Finals.
Yep. Oh my
Backwards
God,
hit
I
of
can't believe
JC,
it.
the downwards touch of the cello.
The cross-up aerial of Doom and Despair.
6B, but challenging. Uncharged shield, uncharged 6B. Not having that frame advantage. Spiraler aware, ready to contest. Slides under the
slide.
proxy orb with 2B.
Mishi's awareness on that
Tries
low
again, but
hitbox
not
is
this
insane.
time. Not so lucky.
Yep.
Any touch from Spiraler will do.
Touch
Finds out
orb.
where to throw.
Back dash
What
is
a
out on the
back
throw.
dash from Mishi.
It's
Ready
not
for
over.
that throw.
We got back a lot of our life. We're not going to lose to a trade here. That's very important.
Back walk out of that 4C though.
This
Extra damage
doesn't
on the EX,
kill.
not enough to kill.
Now we are losing to a trade. Be so careful.
With the footsies. The back walk to avoid that 5C.
Oh, Mishi finds a hit.
Finds his way down,
Yeah,
but
put
the
this jab.
mash from Spiraler. Evening it up, blow for blow, once again. Catching that jump out, but nothing meaningful. finds that falling JB. Full corner damage. 6B stagger gets over that low press. Another fatal counter for Mishi. Backdash, backdash.
Okay. One more touch. Even a throw will do it here. Tries to find an anti-air. Spiraler didn't jump out.
Charging that meter.
Oh,
what a
great
5B.
Not quite able to find the confirm though.
Fumbles
Spiraler on
the
a
confirm,
tick.
but such a great
throw,
help.
but got all the health back already.
Yeah, that initiative heat gets you a big chunk of your health back.
Into the Archetype.
Very
4K.
meaningful for Spiraler because now look at where you're at.
Low profile on
IAD
Spiraler
over.
finds a touch. That's
and
going to be it.
it. Spiraler
Somehow pulls it out.
brings it back, uses that initiative heat to give yourself one more chance with the chunk of healing you get from initiative heat and brings it all the way to the bank, taking game one over Mishi. And there's that switch back to Ciel.
Fair enough, honestly.
Once the toolkit, the character that you brought it so close in Winners Finals with. Blocking
Good
that
blocks.
high-low. Fantastic defense from Mishi. He staggers as well the distance, meets him in the air with that rising JA. Dive kick converted by the fireball from distance and the conversion on the counter hit. Expert from
Pyro's
Spiraler.
out on the orb.
Pyro again. Such an important tool that we saw Mishi use in this set previously. Winners Finals.
Wow, anti-air 2B, no confirm. Very weird hit. And
Back hit JB.
air dodge into JB is a little bit nasty. I was not familiar with your game, Mishi.
Playing this spacing game.
And you
Walk
have
out of the
meter
corner
again.
from Spiraler.
You have
Watch
meter,
it.
and Spiraler is just about dead to
And
Pyro.
great key toss off of that Halo. Tossing that keys to cover the ground approach and deny that proxy orb.
Keats!
Making-
Oh, the initiative heat gives you your life back already. The Hyro's not enough to kill.
Landing. Walks in and blocks, but plus 73.
Ooh,
Spiraler
great counter
avoids
hit.
the 6C and finds that combo. Finds that whiff.
Wow.
Mishi with a great punish.
All right. Tries to find the run under, but Spiraler just comes down with a normal. And again, finds a solid hit. Mishi mashes out. Finds that JB. We're going to... Oh, a little bit of a drop. Unfortunate. Going into the corner here.
Right under. Using the lows to push yourself forward with that 2B to get underneath the proxy orb so you don't get hit during your block chain. Fantastic awareness from Mishi.
Mishi is so good at using his character's normals to just like maneuver around these projectile situations. It's so sick.
Catching that orb set, but you still gotta contend with
62
6-3 to
to get
get
in.
right in their face.
Maybe a miss it, but Hyro. Wow.
What a 3C.
Gold
Gold
air
air throw.
This is not going to be enough.
Unfortunate drop on that confirm, and
Oh,
Spiraler
no.
comes out swinging, puts another round on the board. Mishi with a costly drop.
All right, we're on final round of this game 2 here.
Tries to land.
Not a game you want to lose if you're Mishi.
Spiraler draws first blood once again. Extra EX for extra credit, but
Oh
unfortunate
no,
drop, and
soft
Mishi
knockdown.
gets a way out with that fatal counter. Dive to get avoid, yeah, trying to press out a turn there. Not a full combo, and from distance with that 5B from Spiraler. Mashing out again, leaving a gap, Mishi.
Yeah, Spiraler just has no fear in these offensive situations.
Yeah, Mishi playing a little too loose and finds that run-up throw to seal it.
Yep.
2-0 lead for Spiraler here in
You
Grand
have
Finals.
to win 3 in a row to reset the bracket.
Mishi got to dig deep.
Yep.
They want to bring this back and have a chance of that reset. Jumping over, Ciel back hit does not quite find the touch. Rolling over, but too high of a hit on that dive kick. You don't have the frame advantage you want.
Runs that throw. Spiraler already getting a good offensive turn started here. Mishi sitting in the corner. Blocks out the overhead. Tries to find a mash out, but Spiraler just jumps over it. Oh my
Good
god,
blocks
hell!
below, but baited, throw, baited on your guard bar, wearing down.
Mishi trying to find any strike hit in neutral here to start something. Whiffs those air
Sneaks under the
keys.
keys, but not able to find that landing. Dive kick around, but the backdash gets you out.
Yeah,
Spiraler aggressing in again. Idea in this tricky offense. You gotta be careful. Slides out of the pressure.
Okay.
The low profile
Dog's
dash and a
DP's out.
throw, but the DP out.
Yeah.
Set point. Tournament point for Spiraler. One more round, and they will be the winner of the bracket. Tim got to hold on. Another run under. Expert anti-air with that run under from Spiraler. all the momentum in the world.
Finds
Proxy
that
Orb
orb pop.
finds its touch.
One more touch should be it here. Assuming it's a good one.
One more good hit, and all the meter on the board to set up blue flare. So
Oh,
scary.
counter hit.
Ideally,
Circuit
you
Spark.
have your Circuit Spark. One more
Another
touch.
counter hit.
5A
We
on
have
the
the confirm.
I-80 back. The fatal counter confirmed. Spiraler with a dominant run back.
Wow.
Your Midwest Mixfest 2025 Actress Again champion.
All right, in 7th place, we have Octozed. Also in 7th place, Mikey the Goon. In 5th place, NITROUS. Also in 5th place, Made in Heaven. In 4th place, Leebzz. In 3rd place, Blackfeathershadow. In 2nd place, Mishi. And your Melty Blood Actress Again current code champion, Spiraler! All right, one more time, give it up for your current code top 8.